Hello, what's up, sign YouTube? How are you guys? Welcome, my name is Angie, and in this reading, we are going to talk about the energies and what is happening for us next week. Now, I want to try something a little bit different. I'm actually doing this from Sunday, so June 27th until July 3rd, which is Saturday. So from Sunday to Saturday. So you got a whole 7-week reading. Let's hop into it. Let's see how this works. And if you like it this way, please leave me a comment to let me know what you think. Anyhow, we're going to hop right into what we need to know for those of you that are going to be watching this video. So from Sunday to Saturday, June 27th to July 3rd, 2021. What are the messages that we need to know? What are the messages? Okay, we've got the moon in reverse. We've got the Four of Swords. And give me one more card, please. What do we need to focus on? Okay. All right, so. Okay, so we've got the moon in reverse. We have the Four of Swords, and we also have the Page of Swords here. Okay, so how am I really feeling about this? Now, I'd like to sort of obviously really start talking about the moon here. Okay, so the moon is actually in reverse. Now, what I would like to say though is that I truly feel that there is some sort of like signs and synchronicities and things that are going to be happening this week. I feel like there's going to be information that is finally going to be revealed. This could be information or secrets that maybe you don't want to have come out. This could be internal things that maybe are making sense, or things, you know, obviously this is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave the rest. Whatever could be possibly happening in your world. Okay, the moon is really all about feelings, emotions, duality. I don't want to say necessarily good and bad, but it's also understanding, you know, our dark sides of ourselves. And so there's a potential here that we, you know, I'm just going to say from my own experience that this last week was definitely a little bit of a energy, emotional roller coaster, especially on Friday. So things are really starting to sort of be revealed, I would like to say, and so to speak. And I feel like this is kind of exhausting, especially between us. You know, the moon is really all about, you know, we go with the moon phases, you know, the full moon, you know, we release things. The new moon is new intentions, you know, if you follow those types of things, whether you do or not, there still is subconsciously energy that is supporting starting and releasing. Okay, so the moon is really, you know, in this picture, it's obviously it's the full moon, so it's all about releasing, illumination, you know, going within and really balancing and seeing ourselves and really letting go of certain things or aspects about ourselves. Now, there might be some things that we might be hanging on to. I also feel that there's a potential, you know, with the moon, it's about, you know, like I said, things being illuminated, secrets that are coming out, things that are really sort of coming to light that necessarily that maybe you didn't really know about, or you didn't even really know that you felt a certain way. And I really feel right now, especially because now that we're in Cancer season, it's really has been, you know, at least the beginning of really feeling a lot of feelings, a lot of emotions, things that we didn't even really know that maybe we needed, or other people in our world are coming saying, hey, you know, I'm needing this of you, or, you know, just really feeling kind of out of sorts. It's like we're almost trying to do some like internal balancing. And I really feel that there's a lot of mental energy. There's a lot of mental energies because we've got, you know, the feelings and the emotions and the illumination and some, you know, internal revelations is the word that's coming to my mind. Seeking higher knowledge, seeking more information, or seeking the truth being revealed to you, or your truth being revealed to you, or coming into your own truth, or truth of other people. So things that are kind of coming to light. You know, I really feel and sense that there's information that is sort of really coming to the forefront that maybe we didn't and weren't aware of. And now we are sort of really gaining the full picture. Okay, so maybe there's some things that you didn't want to have come out, or things that you didn't want to say, or things you didn't want other people to really be aware of, but somehow, some way, you know, that needed to, the light was shown upon it, and sort of like your true colors or their true colors sort of came to illumination. This doesn't necessarily mean that this is a bad thing at all. You know, maybe this is information that you really needed to know because you weren't really sure about which way to go, which decision to have, you know, or, you know, just certain situations that, you know, didn't really seem right or feel right. Well, now you have more information. Now you can trust because it's almost as if you have more information, or something really came to light in order for you to understand and to figure out, you know, what it is that you needed to really know. Okay. Now with the Four of Swords here, I mean, look at this. She is like, okay, I'm exhausted. And the Four of Swords is really saying, okay, you know, really needing like a mental break. Okay. It really is. It really is like a mental break. Like we are just thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking. We can't turn our brains off. And it's like, okay, just need to like sort of like detach, you know? So there might be a lot of information that sort of is revealed, or certain things that we're still trying to gather more information from. But I really feel like this is information that is coming in, trickling in, bigger picture. Or maybe we need to reveal certain information. And so, you know, with the moon, it's like, you know, it's shining lights upon those feelings and emotions. And so it's really, things are coming to light. Okay. And we're maybe really exhausted. Maybe we're really exhausted from the drama of it all, or the thought process and the thinking and the analysis that has to go into these things that have really been coming up for you personally. Or, you know, certain situations to where it's like, okay, like, you know what, I just can't really even think about that. I need to give myself some time. Maybe I can't make a decision yet. Maybe I need to give myself a couple of days. And so this is saying to rest your thoughts, sort of step away and maybe revisit, reconsider, rethink later on. But right now, with this information that is coming to light, really sort of give yourself a little bit of time, okay? Sorry, I need a drink of water here. Okay, so that's really how I'm feeling about these cards. Now we have the Page of Swords, which is sort of like the, how would I like to say this? With the focus or like the extra information, okay? So pages could actually represent people. The way I am seeing this is a person. Obviously we are all people. So, but the way I feel about this is there could be information coming in that, from someone else this week, or some information, some thoughts, some opinions, some information, some way, somehow, shape or form, whether this is sort of intuitive thoughts or information that you're getting, or if this is actual messages from somebody else. Okay. So whether you're waiting for a call, whether you're waiting for a piece of mail, whether you're waiting for an email, whatever that this is, it's almost like quick information that is coming in, which gives you sort of more answers, or might actually sort of catch you off guard. Okay. I almost feel like this is sort of like a being on guard and kind of like, okay, well, what do I do with this information? It's quick, fast, zippy information, potential for it to come in. Okay. What else would I like to say? It's also, like rational thinking. So it's, you know, this is information that's coming in. These are messages. This is messages from other people. This is some sort of potential that it could be information that changes the game or sets you in a different direction. Okay. This could be a piece of mail. This could be, you know, like I said, I just really feel like it's sort of something else that comes in that gives you more information to the bigger picture, to the bigger scheme of things. Okay. So that is sort of the gist of the week. I would like to pull an overall message We're going to pull from a different card deck here. Okay, so the 27th through July 3rd, 27th through July 3rd, 27th through July 3rd. What is the over? Is there another extra information? Oh, we have all that glitters. Now, this is very, very interesting. And so what I'm looking at is I'm looking at the moon here with these two ladies, okay, that have these wolf masks on. And there are two masks here. So I find this very intriguing. Okay, so is someone in your world, is someone that you're dealing with, do they have like are they portraying themselves as someone that they're not? Are you portraying yourself as someone that you're not? Is it exhausting that you have to be someone or, pretend or put this face on? You feel that you have to be someone else in order to be in a specific relationship or through your job? Like, does it feel like you have to be a certain way, a certain person, a certain not being authentic to yourself type of feel? Okay, so I'm throwing that into the mix because this feels definitely exhausting, and it's sort of like the message could be like, okay, you know what, I just can't do this anymore, or who you are portraying yourself to be. Someone finds out that that's not who you are. That's a potential there too. But I really feel that there's masks here. This is duality. It's the good and the bad side, kind of, so to speak, for lack of better terms. Also, it's integrating and sort of really, accepting yourself, accepting your shadow self, as well as, the self of you that is all of your good qualities. Okay. So all that glitters, this is interesting because, all the glitters isn't necessarily gold. It's not what it's all talked up to be. You can think it's 24 karat gold and it's not. It's just, you were told it was 24 karat gold, but it's brass. You know what I mean? So it's, I'm not saying, that, not saying that the situation that you're in isn't necessarily what you think it is, but with the moon present here, the moon says that, it's sort of like to take caution, that there are things that are coming out. There are things that are sort of hidden, that you may not be aware of. Okay, so these things are sort of really coming out to play now, or information might start to trickle in or trickle down. Now, this is interesting that this is coming into and up to the day before 4th of July. Okay, because collectively, everything in which we thought that has been going on, okay, there could be secrets within the world, okay, that are actually coming out to light that we're like, holy crap, this is so much information. I just don't even really know what to do with this. I need to take a step back. And this is really information that could potentially really give us a new things to think about. Okay. So not saying that I know something, I hope that there is some information that comes out soon, but those are my own thoughts and belief systems, but really this is interesting that secrets are coming out. And I will tell you how it's playing out briefly in my own personal life. There are specific things that have come to light, and then, specific information in a business situation that, that has really come to light. And there's documentation to back that up, that, what are you doing? Okay. Because you can't have a contracted agreement and then just tack on, just start tacking on all of these different fees, things that were talked about. And then, and we're talking a very huge, massive, substantial amount of money. Okay. So it's almost as if like, the truth of the situation potentially and what's really happening in your world will come to light. So if you don't have the full picture, there are things that are puzzle pieces are starting to actually be implemented, and they're starting to come to light, especially with the page. So listen to other people, or this is the message or the response from the other person. And it's sort of like reading in between the lines. Give yourself as much rest and a break as you need to, and understand that everything that this person or this situation or this document or whatever is coming out may not necessarily be all of the information. There might still be something, that you have to question. Okay. Because also glitter isn't gold. That's the, it's hidden. There's something happening this week. Okay. So where there's people wearing masks, or, they're not showing their real face, or maybe they're embarrassed to show their real face. It's all a whole, whoa, epiphany moment. Masks are on here, portraying themselves as someone else. All secrets are revealed, in which are making us literally exhausted, running our minds in our head. The hamster is running on the wheel. We need to take that step back, gather all the information to understand where the news start. What now with this information? What am I going to do with it? And now the masks come off. It's like, the image that's coming to my head right now. Thank you. That was like so cool. It's like you're playing poker. You're in Vegas or wherever, and you got your cards. You got your cards here, right? And it's like all of the cards are finally revealed. And you could see, what that person actually really had in their hand the whole time and what they were playing. Okay, so it's all of the cards are being laid out this week. Okay, information is being revealed. Now, is there any last information? Wow. Any last information? Any last information for this week from Saturday to Sunday, June 27th through July 3rd? Helpful people. Ooh, helpful people. So this says to me, there could definitely be some information coming in. Like I said, this could be a person who's helping the situation, or knowledge coming in order for you to be able to really understand the truth of the matter, to get more in depth of what this is. This is a lot of mental energy, and this is a lot of, the truth being revealed this week. And like I said, the underlying matter. It's like, people have had their game faces on, and now it's really like the truth of the matter and who they really are, and their integrity, or where they stand and their values, or the truth in really understanding something more on a deeper level for you specifically. There's a huge potential that, whether it's you needing to take your mask off and standing up for yourself and being who you need to be in an authentic manner, no matter who's around you saying whatever. This is you asking, for guidance and for the answers and for the information to come in. Okay? Because it's like, this is divinely guided. Okay? There is someone or something or some kind of information, okay, that may have been left out that you are now finding if you look for it. Okay, so how that played out in my life, and this is interesting because this is gonna be an interesting week, because this past week for me is kind of where this is kind of coming in, but my situation hasn't come to completion yet. It will be completed this following week, which is with this information here. Okay, so it's almost as if there was a very specific email that was sent that I believe that I did not receive. And so here it was, a week later, that I actually looked in my spam folder, and there it was. And that, my friends, was exactly what needed to be revealed, because it showed the truth of the matter, and was exactly the information that I needed, or that we needed, I should say, in order to give me that relief of like, oh, okay, you want to play those games? Well, guess what? I found the original email, and the original email was not what you had said moving forward after I told you that I didn't receive that. All the information changed. So that is how that played out for me. But like I said, this is this coming week. So, guidance is on your side. And really just, take a breath, take a breather, try to get out of your head, try to give yourself some time to relax. This is really all about things being revealed, whether it is on a larger collective scale coming out, whether this is in your work and career environment, whether this is in very close relationships, or whether this is within a revelation within yourself. Okay, so take it with a grain of salt, take what resonates, leave the rest. And as always, thank you for allowing me to read for you. If you would like a private reading from me, I would love to do that. You can check me out at livingbyspirit.com or at sign.com as well. So otherwise, have a beautiful, beautiful week. I will see you on the next video. Namaste. Much love and light always. Bye for now.